You said last year was gonna be the last year that you binged on Halloween candy, but here we are again, and you feel like nothing has changed. Trust me, I have been there. I used to weigh 300 pounds. I worked at a daycare, and this week, every single year, was one of the hardest weeks at my work because of the Halloween candy. If you work in a school or you work somewhere where there's like a communal cafeteria, staff lounge, where during the holidays there are just donuts and treats galore, it would set me off every single year into a spiral. I would finally be building up some consistency in my fitness journey, and then I would see all the candy. I would see all the donuts. I would see all the treats, and I would just completely spiral. I used to be a serial yo-yo dieter, and the reason why I would spiral was because I would restrict candy. I would restrict candy and sweets so much, which would make me want it even more. Setting something as off limits is only gonna make you want it 10 times more. Candy does not need to be a forbidden food year round. Of course, yeah, we can't be sitting and eating 20 mini-sized Snickers every single day, but having a little piece of candy, having a sweet treat daily, that's not gonna ruin your progress whatsoever. You can have candy any day of the week. Halloween is not a special reason to go crazy, and that's what I used to treat it as. I used to treat these holidays as just like free-for-alls, moments for me to just lose control, enjoy the treats instead of me just enjoying treats throughout the year. That's why a lot of us are stuck in this constant cycle of binging, restricting, and repeating. After finally breaking that cycle, realizing that there's no such thing as bad food and food off limits, and that I'm allowed to have a dessert every single day, it's when I took back control of my life. It took time. It didn't happen overnight. I've been coaching a lot of my clients today, and they are moms. They have kids in school that are gonna come home with so much candy, and they also are gonna have trick-or-treaters, so they're gonna have leftover candy, and they're already worried and they're already stressed for the candy that's gonna accumulate in their house. And what I told them and what I'm gonna tell you is to enjoy some candy. Allow yourself to have a piece every single day. Instead of restricting that candy, add some into your meals. Have a piece of candy with your lunch. I always find whenever I'm having my sweet treat with a meal, I'm satisfying that craving, but I'm also filling up on my wrap that I packed for lunch. Or for dessert, make yourself a yummy loaded yogurt bowl and chop up a Reese's and add it on top of your high protein yogurt bowl. Add some fruit in there for fiber, and you will have a balanced meal with your sweet treat that you had this craving for. Those are some tips that I always follow and that I tell my clients to follow, but also I told them, and I'm gonna tell you, having a few pieces is not gonna ruin your results. You just can't have that all or nothing mindset where you think like, because it's Halloween, I'm gonna go all in because I can't just have a few pieces. I'm gonna have a lot of pieces, and then I will start my fitness journey back up on Monday. Stop having that endless cycle of stopping and starting.